What's going on, Leo? Thank you for joining me for your weekly report for the week of July 6th through the 12th of 2020. So, hope you guys had a good lunar eclipse. Hope you had a good weekend, good 4th, however you celebrated that. If you celebrated it, if you just kicked it, did your own thing. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I really do. Whatever it was. Um, let's take a look at your week here. I think overall it's a really positive week, which is nice because astrologically speaking, there's been some not so nice weeks. So let's take a look at this one for you. I mean, you guys are going through a ton of stuff in your sixth house, which can be very stressful. So I think there's a lot of stress. And, the North Node is making this nasty quincunx to Saturn here. So I think there's this, you just have to realize that nothing is going to be perfect right now, if that makes sense. Everything's just going to be a little off, but I think Saturn's trying to let you know that it it doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be good enough still. So try not to overstress and think that things need to be too perfect right now. Just there's this big reality shift taking place, especially for you guys with all this sixth house energy, and that's where the eclipse just was for you too. So it's definitely a time to try to de-stress. You do have Venus here in your 11th house picking up some pace, going direct finally. So I think you're really starting to see a beauty in humanity again, and with other people and your friendships. And there's just something that's going to be moving this week to where you're going to feel more connected to life, and just things are going to feel more beautiful in general to you. And it is making a nice sextile to Mars and Chiron here in your 9th house. So I think you have the drive and the passion to really go explore yourself, explore the world, but not even so much the world right now, but there's this explore what you believe in, and explore what you're bringing into your life. What knowledge are you intaking, and what knowledge are you letting out? And Chiron here is going to go retrograde on Sunday. Mercury actually goes direct on Sunday as well. They kind of flip-flop for what that's worth. So, just so you know. But yeah, Chiron and Mars is a big energy right now in your 9th house. And I think there's going to be a lot of drive to make changes in certain beliefs, and even bring more knowledge in. You're going to want to bring that knowledge in, because sometimes just bringing that knowledge in and learning more about the world even can really bring some healing right now. And there's a lot going on there. And the 9th house is also God's house, which is ironic because we have this sextile to Venus here in your 11th. So there's just this good feminine masculine energy mixing with people and your values, and what you're learning right now and what you're even teaching right now. And they both make this yacht over to your 4th house, which is Selena down there. And this is a really cool aspect, because it's taking most of the week, and it even started this weekend. And it's really Selena is the white moon, and it's about going towards your divine path and your divine light, and it is in your 4th house. So I think emotionally just coming into your foundation right now and being so strong in your emotions that you just can let your light shine no matter what the world brings at you, or no matter what the day-to-day life tries to stress you out with. Try and just find comfort, and that's where the true light is at this week, and that's where the feel-good energy is. And we do have Neptune here, which is making a trine to the Sun later this week, so that energy is building to where I think you gotta let the spirituality shine. You gotta let God take over with Neptune here. And Neptune's also making a really nice sextile to Jupiter. So there's just this it's this buildup of just release and just let go. Don't work too hard. And then we have Uranus here in your 10th house, where 10 degrees for Uranus is a big deal. It's the second decan. It's a level up for Uranus. So it's kind of going and really innovating new ways to just do what you do. What are you going to do to reach the top of the mountain in the 10th house? How are you going to shine and have people see you and reach your goals? You know, how are you gonna make that happen, right? And this second decan of Taurus is it is Mercury ruled, so it's really about figuring it out. I think they're just gonna really be figuring out new goals and stuff, but don't overwork yourself, because really that light, it's you're gonna be guided towards resting and like emotionally just being comfortable, and just being comfortable in general. Like it's not so much a time to overwork yourself, it's a time to figure out how you're going to work hard. But this week's like, definitely tune in to the subtle stuff in life and listen to the messages. You know, you got the Sun and Mercury in your 12th house. I think you just gotta let that deep inner light shine so bright right now, and that's gonna bring you this emotional comfort that's gonna really get you through the week, and it's gonna help this stress. Like this 6th house stress shit is a lot, Leo. So I think there's just some really good aspects here that just want you to take a break and tune into the higher realms, if you will. See what your card is for the week. The Knight of Swords reversed. You know, I think you know this all already. You know, with this card, I feel like you already know it, but at the same time, you're kind of holding yourself back from slaying the dragon. And that dragon is kind of stressing you out right now, that dragon of life. And there's just so much going on in this world right now that it's no surprise that it's hitting you like this. You know, there's just a lot in the world, and this is like the house of your day-to-day life. And everybody's day-to-day life has changed right now, but this is affecting you on an even deeper level. So I think, you know, to go and like really know what you want in life, you got to figure that out from deep within and go inside those deep emotional foundation of yourself so that you can go slay the dragon of life without being so stressed out about it. That's what I got from that, at least. I hope you guys enjoyed the weekly video, and I will see you for the next one. I hope you have a great week. Love you guys very much. Take care.